back to Call the Midwife. I was kind of wondering, do you ever ask Heidi for particular storylines?
Answer, no. Second thing is, she would never tell me, and if I'm not careful, if I have a row with her, you never know what will happen, what terrible disease would befall me if it did. But the only one time, this is true, straight up, she's in this phase at the moment where she's storylines. So that's the most interesting phase, and she's at her most quiet. You'll never ever hear. We've always kept a real separation between the two. But just one year, a few years ago, she was at the breakfast table with me. There I am with my cereal, and she said, "How would you feel about losing a lung?" I went, "What?" I said, "What have I said? What have I done?" And she said, no, it's just an idea. It never came to pass, thank the Lord, but it was just one of those things. You obviously can tell she's thinking of stuff, so I try not to offend her at this time. I don't know where it will lead.
Do you think it's important at this moment in time to have a show that's got warmth, but then also has a kind of sadder, gritty side to it?
It's absolutely vital. I think everybody across the world who watches it, and many people do, that seems to resonate with them more than ever at the moment. Now the trick is not mine. It belongs to that lady over there who writes the show. It's a brilliant trick. I don't know how she does it, and I've been married to her for years. But to mix lightness with poignancy, with sometimes really dark stuff, to take you to dark places, is a very particular skill. People go on a ride with us, and they do know that sometimes it won't always end up somewhere nice. But because of the balance we bring, they know there's a few words which keep coming through this year, which is sincerity and kindness. Now in drama you can be sincere and kind. Whoever said you couldn't be? Why does everything have to be darkness and dead bodies? Why does everything have to do that? Life isn't always like that. There is more. I would suggest politely that there's slightly more kindness and generosity than dead bodies lying around in everybody's life. So actually it mirrors real life a bit more. People are these things as well. And when you mix the dark, the light, the sad times with also something that can give you something to carry on the next day with, I think that it says an important thing about the way we all really live.